Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And I'm going to have to make a video that I don't like to make. I'm going to try not to swear in this, but this crap's got to stop. This really has to stop. And it's eBay's fault. It really is eBay's fault. First off, before I get into anything, as a lot of you know, in the toy collecting world, this particular figure, McFarlane Toys Classic Darkseid, went up for pre-order yesterday. And as a lot of you probably know, I am not a big advocate for McFarlane Toys, especially when it comes to the DC Multiverse line. I don't like a lot of the stuff that Todd does. And, you know, again, and I've said this in many videos, there's no wrong way to do this hobby. There's a lot of people that collect these, and there's a lot of people that like them. I have 4. I have the Nightfall Batman. I have the Action Comics number 1000 Superman with a custom cape. I have the Dick Grayson Robin exclusive, and I have Swamp Thing. That's it. That is all that I have as far as McFarlane in my collection. But when I saw this a few days ago get announced, I was like, you know what? I am actually going to get this one because the scale of... one of the things I don't like about McFarlane is that they're scaled up. They're not really 1/12 scale. They're 1/9 scale. But this, at the size that it is perfect to go with, because we don't have a really good, outside of the Mattel DC Universe Classics Collect and Connect, or Build-A-Figure, if you will, Darkseid, we don't really have a good classic this Darkseid. And so I thought, you know what? This is a great opportunity for me to get this and have it on my shelf, you know, next to like my Mezco 1/12 Collective Superman Man of Steel edition, or over by my McFarlane stuff, the 4 that I have. And I couldn't get it, and here's why. This figure was available on these 5 retailers online: Amazon.com, GameStop, McFarlane Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and Big Bad Toy Store. Now, a lot of you already know this, and I'm sure of that. Those who do not know may be asking yourself, well, Eli, why did you not get this? Well, here's why. Within literal minutes of this action figure going up to be pre-ordered, it was sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. And sold out. I actually had this in my cart in Amazon.com when I managed to go. I got it in my cart. I'm like, oh, I found one. I went to Amazon first, which I always do, because I try to go to Amazon to get things before I get them anywhere else. And I had it in my cart, and they were gone. And now, given the fact that it is a Todd McFarlane figure, honestly, at this point, I don't give 2 squirts whether or not I get this or not. In fact, I really don't even care if I really don't even want it at this point, unless a miracle happens and they put more up. But this is really frustrating as a collector. And it's because of this right here. Here is where they are. Because, again, within minutes, here's where they arrive. Now, this figure has a retail price of $39.99, $40. Within minutes, they pop up on eBay, $75, $140, $75, $85, $80, $75, $88. These are scalpers. These are people who run bots, and they were limit 1 per customer every place where these sold. They were limit 1 per customer, but these pieces of human filth, these minuscule, minute elements of garbage who aren't collectors, they bought these, they run these bot programs, and they buy up as many as they possibly can until they're gone. And not all the time with stuff. It's bad enough having to deal with like Hasbro, but not all the time do these figures pre-orders sell out like this. Hasbro with their Hasbro Plus BS. Again, I'm trying not to swear because this just has me personally angry over this. And the fact that it's a McFarlane figure makes me even angrier. Because if this was something else that I really, really, really wanted, and this happened, I would be absolutely furious, and I wouldn't even be able to make this video. But the fact that it's McFarlane, again, nothing wrong with the people who like to collect these, but normally I don't touch these. But again, this just made sense. This figure made sense. I'm not a big fan of the quality of plastic that they're made out of. It's a hard plastic. It's sort of semi-brittle. It's not a softer vinyl, at least most of it isn't. Usually the body is a very hollow, hard plastic. But, I mean, I don't put them through rigorous, play or anything. They get posed, they go on my shelf, and they look cool. Because that's what a lot of us adult collectors do. But this needs to stop. For one thing, the fact that, and this is eBay's fault, the way that I see it, if you don't have this, you shouldn't have it up here for sale. Because I don't even know how many of these is actually even real, and how many of these is just people scamming people out of money. But the people that are legitimately selling the pre-order, the pre-sale, they're selling something they don't have. And they're not collectors. They're price gouging pond scum is what they are. Being a collector and wanting to have this, whether you take it out of the box or not, means a lot to you. And if these make it into the stores, you're going to have the same thing. You're going to have these guys that do what I can't do, which is get up early in the morning and run out to Walmart and Target and Meijer or wherever the hell else. And you go in after they've stocked, right after they open, they race back there. I've seen it happen, and they just gobble them all up, and then they take them up. And the people at the retail brick and mortar stores, they don't go, no, it's limit, whatever. They're all about making money, just like these people are. But this is grotesque. eBay, you guys need to stop letting people sell pre-orders on eBay. Now, I checked Mercari. There's none on Mercari, at least not yet. But Mercari's very much different than eBay. This is ridiculous. $140? This guy can go in the corner and climb his thumb. Whoever this is. Or girl. Whatever. It's 2024. But this is outrageous. I mean, I don't think there's any more in here. But these are up there. And anybody, let's just click on one. Let's see how many this person actually has. 2 available, 2 sold. This person had 5. And it was a limit 1 per customer. So they had 5. And so that's just one of them. We are the people that actually want these. And the fact that this person has sold 2 of them, and I get that there's people out there that have the money to just throw away. I'm not spending $75 on this. There's no way in hell that I'm spending $75 on this, and let alone 180 or 100 and whatever that other one was. And this person's like 5,797, and they got 96.2%. So that just tells me just to leave them alone. The toy DeLorean. The toy DeLorean. These people aren't collectors. They're just they're parasites. They are barnacles on the hull of the collector community that just prey upon people. The fact that this guy, this person is making $75 a pop, 2 of these already, and he's got 2 more available. So I guess they had 4. I said 5. How can eBay allow someone to sell something they don't have? That's the whole point of eBay, is I got a thing, I'm putting it up here for you to buy, and then I will send you the thing. You can't sell a pre-order. It just doesn't make any sense. I am so, and it's not that it's about this figure. It's just the fact that this is a thing that we as collectors have to go through again and again and again. And these scalpers, and it's just not action figures. It's not just action figures. It's like, I've seen it on Hot Wheels. I worked at a Target when I lived in Florida. And I would see these guys, these Hot Wheels guys, come in every morning because I worked the 3rd shift. And I would see them come in every morning and just go back to the Hot Wheels and be like, flip, 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 and go through them. And then they'd grab the ones that they want. And they weren't collecting them. They were there every day. They were reselling them on eBay. And this has become so commonplace. I will not buy anything new from a secondary market. I will if it's something old that you can't get like on Amazon or you know, if it's an older Star Wars Black Series or a Marvel Legend or a G.I. Joe, and I'll find it at a decent price, or DC Universe Classics. That's how I wasn't collecting DC UCs when they were on the shelf, fresh and warm. I started late in the game, and I've paid pretty good prices for a couple of them, especially ones to get those collect and connect pieces or build a figure. But eBay, you guys need to put a stop to this. At least it would ease off on these people preying on legitimate collectors like myself and many others who just want to have one figure on their shelf, either out of the box or in the box, as some people do. Again, there's no wrong way. I don't look down on people that leave them in the box. That's their thing. That's how they do it. But this is wrong. This is so wrong on so many levels. I'm not going to rant and run on this because I could stand on this soapbox for hours and hours and be pissed off about this, and I'm not going to. I just wanted to throw this out there, and if you're a fellow collector and you ran into this, and good on everybody who did get this, so you managed to squeak on by the scalper pond scum bots and get one. Good on you, because you got lucky. And I mean, I was there when this went live, and literally within, I don't even know if I could say minutes, seconds, they were just gone, like somebody smacked a moth. And in a cloud of dust, they were all gone. I don't know if there's going to be more of these that surface. I've got them all saved on the lists at all 5 places. Well, the GameStop one I can't even get to come up. It just leads you to a broken link. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What you think about this, because frankly, I'm tired of this. I'm really tired of this. It doesn't happen to me very often because I don't collect as much stuff as some people, but I know that you guys are out there and you hit this brick wall many times a month. Far more than I do. But when I do hit this brick wall, this hurts. This just hurts me because all I can think is I am one of many truly honest collectors out there that just want to have one of these on my shelf. And I may not have this. Many of us may not have this. And we don't get one because these people do what they do. And all they're trying to do is make an excessive amount. Getting one of these and putting it up for double or more of the price is criminal. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. That's all I'm going to say about this. I am done. I'm just done with this. I'm about ready to just tell eBay to shove it up their ass. Because why should I support a company that does this to? Why should I support a company and give money to not only eBay? I mean, it hurts the individual, obviously, that people selling older stuff. But why should I support a company that does this to their own consumers and allows this to happen? Why should I support them? I should be buying my stuff strictly off of Mercari and nobody else. Because I don't really see this kind of shit on Mercari. I don't. Excuse my language. But you can make deals with people on Mercari. And Mercari is a much different breed of sellers. And they're a lot nicer, frankly, I think. There's a lot of assholes, again, excuse my language, on eBay. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. That's all I got. That'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I had to make a negative video. I don't like to make this kind of stuff, but I just felt this had to be said. So you guys have a great week, great day. I will see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on if you can get one. Take care.